Go ahead.
Hey Internet, I'm Chaz.
I'm Dan. Welcome to Wine is Serious Business, episode 324. Small show today. We're here with 2 bottles of Pinot Noir from some of our favorite producers in the Willamette Valley.
I was just inspired while we were trying to figure out what to do for the show today. Which one should we start with?
Let's go there.
Let's start with the young one. So it was down at Binopolis.
Is that a 14?
15.
15.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like, okay, what 14 Pinots haven't we done? And when I was walking around looking at stuff on the shelf, I saw this, and I'm like, well, this is something we check in on every year.
Yep.
We both really enjoy this producer's wines. It was one of the wineries that got me into wine in the first place, so I can't help but check it out every year. This is the 2015 Evesham Wood Willamette Valley.
If you ask people that live here and have been drinking wine here for a long time, what are some of the hidden treasures in Oregon? Evesham Wood.
It's true. Yeah, it's
Great
true.
Price, high quality, always worth checking out.
So I'm bottling. So I think it's like $17 or $18 a bottle. You know,
Nice.
So very reasonably priced wine.
Yeah. Smells like Pinot Noir.
It does smell like Pinot Noir.
Strawberries, raspberries, a little bit of funky dark earth, but not no animal or anything like that going on there.
A little bit of spicy component to it, like
potpourri.
Like a little bit of potpourri sort of thing, spice box, maybe like a touch of cedar or something. Yeah, it smells really good. Yeah.
Light, fresh, crisp on the palate. Strong acidity for sure.
This is really, really nice for a $20 bottle of Pinot, right? The texture here is wonderful. Like, yeah, it's really acidic, but it's not so strongly acidic that it's bothering me.
Yeah, it's up there. I if you're sensitive to that, this might be a little. These are also pop and pours. So
sometimes acid. How often has it happened on the show where acid catches you out and not me?
Not too often.
No, and I don't find this too acidic.
Well, I still enjoy it. I'm just saying, if you're more sensitive to it, it'll probably push you over.
Reading too far into that, I guess. But overall, the overall texture and feel of the wine here is really nice. There's no alcohol. It says 13% on the bottle. But I think every bottle of Evesham Wood says 13% on the bottle.
Yep.
There's no alcohol or anything. I know 15 was kind of a warmer year. This is drinking really nicely now, just right out of the bottle.
Yeah, and definitely getting into those just the lighter fruits, like we were saying, strawberries and raspberries. Not a lot of darker stuff. Mm-hmm. No plums, no blackberries, no really dark earth. So this is if you like your lighter, crisper, brighter Pinot Noirs, this delivers. And at the price point, it's right on.
Cheaper Pinot Noirs can sometimes be really thin or uninteresting. And this is not
hollow,
that.
No.
Yeah, there's no hollowness in this wine whatsoever. I think it's already a well-integrated wine. The chalkiness and the tannins and the acid in this is just awesome. It's a fantastic bottle of wine for $20.
Good structure.
I wouldn't hesitate to actually sit on 3 of these for a while, right? Buy 3 or 4 and just stash them, because I imagine this will age gracefully.
Yep.
Right. It's all very balanced.
Yeah. If you like that acidity, if you like those crisp Pinot Noirs, it's going to be right up your alley.
Mm-hmm. All right, tell us about this wine.
Wine number 2. This is Johan. We were just down there tasting last weekend. It's been way too long since we've talked about their stuff on the show too. But one of our favorites. This is one of the old guard. These are some newer guys to the valley. I think took over in 2006, 2007 in that era, and they grow all their own grapes down there. Biodynamic vineyard, cool stuff. I love it. Right. Since they do all their own farming and all their own winemaking, it's always an interesting study in what's going on in the southern part of the valley. Mm-hmm. We've got the land in the hand, the grape in the man, the dog in the Dan.
Holy, where'd that come from? Where'd you hear that? Did you make that shit up?
I just made that up. Yeah.
Wow, Dan dropping some fat beats on Wine is Serious Business.
Yeah, the tours in March.
Put some Danny Brown over the top of that.
Tours in March.
Some Kanye beats or something. Sorry, that was good. Johan is sort of becoming kind of a big name, right? In Oregon now.
Totally.
I mean, you see the wine from places from time to time, but it seems like more and more people are using Johan fruit and really expressing making a great wine out of it. Right, and so
I don't think I've had a disappointing one yet.
Exactly, yeah. The name is getting more notoriety. It's a really interesting microclimate, right? The Van Duzer corridor, and in warmer years they can get wines that are 12% alcohol, right? Just depending on how the climate was that year or that area. In that area, so pretty cool.
Yeah, just very intentional farming, very smart guys. If you're ever touring in the Willamette Valley, especially holiday
Fun to
weekends
talk
or
to.
whatever, drop in. You'll learn something every single time you go out there. Beautiful spot too. So
Yeah.
this is their
Agreed.
entry-level Pinot Noir.
Boy, this smells awesome.
Also smells like Pinot Noir. This smells a little riper, a little richer.
A little more savory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. A little more of those darker fruits that this didn't have. This is more on the red side.
Yeah, coming from the Evesham Wood, like this has almost got it's got like the savory component sticks out and the richness really sticks out on the nose. But yeah, it's like almost like baked raspberries or something, like some sort of like raspberry tart or something.
Yeah.
Man, it smells awesome.
Yeah, I'm really feeling it. We enjoyed this in the tasting room, and you never know when you're hanging out, having a good time, tasting through a bunch of wines. What you like there doesn't always translate to the table. This sure holds up. Feeling really good about it.
This is delicious.
And this is probably about $10 more. It's not quite $30, but it's over 20. Boy, at that price, it's delivering great value there too. I think.
Agreed. I mean, the ripeness shows through. There's like it's definitely more leaning, at least in my palate, leaning more towards like strawberry, raspberry, with a good amount of savoriness even in the palate. But as you swallow it, there's a burst of acid in the finish. A really nice like taper of like the fruit expression. Yeah, this is killer. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally with you. Yeah, dark front, nice burst. I'd say kind of like raspberry flavors on the mid palate. A little bit of acidity, a little bit of floral character, and just a little bit of like earthy structural element on the back end.
Yeah.
Easy drinking.
A little bit of complexity.
Yeah.
Great structure. Yeah.
Enjoyable flavors. Really accessible too. I think you could pour this for a wide range of people.
What's the price point on this?
So $29 or just under 30, depending on where you get it from.
Which is really reasonably priced. I can't talk today for some
That's
reason.
all right.
Yeah, it's very reasonably priced. I think.
Good value again, and I think a really good contrast of what you can expect at these two different price points. I think 30 is definitely where you start to see. Actually, both of these, I think there's a quality break, but this is showing great.
This is delicious.
And you can spend twice as much money and get worse wine in Oregon right now.
True.
Too. So I encourage any of you to check this out. Any of you who like to hate on biodynamic winemaking and think that they're all stinky and funky and poorly made, you must drink a bottle of this and shut your damn mouth.
Dan coming out. With
No, I hate it when people rip on that kind of wine across the board.
Sure.
I'm not going to go on polemics about how natural wine's always better or biodynamic wine is inevitably better, but I hate it when people say it's always garbage too.
Yeah, I agree. And to stick up for Johan, like I love all their wines, but their whites are sometimes exceptional. Like they've really got a great piece of land for growing Chardonnay, right? And so if you have a chance to stop in at Johan and try their wines, definitely check them out because it's one of the places where, especially if you like whites, they do all kinds of stuff. Like Drew Scalp, Skin Contact Pinot Gris, great place to check out. So
Cool. So 2 wines, that's a quick show today. Going to do some quick shout outs. Thanks for all the likes on that last Riesling episode. I really appreciate that. Got a lot of the usuals. I'm going to skip them this time. Apurva Gawande, another Indian fan who watched from previous episodes. Thanks for sticking around.
Thank you.
Josh Gorman, Adam Smith, Dave Parker. Some folks we don't see every time. I appreciate you guys watching the show. Hopefully see you back. You want to Chaz's question of the day?
Chaz's question of the day.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
We'll just cut that last bit and call it a show if you
Sure.
want.
Yeah, we'll call it a day.
Thanks.
See you guys next time. Bye.